What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Undialed. You know, it hasn't been long since the last Fingerboard video, and we've been hard at work putting in hours into this Fingerboard park. So, watch what we do.
After rummaging through probably about 10 to 20 bent boards, we finally found the ones needed to make the frame of the last and final section of the Fingerboard park. We got 2 trees. We now have the table. It's not put together, but this is literally it. We will see you at the casa right now.
Alright, so right now we are making a new table for the Fingerboard park. This is a whole new, brand new table that y'all have never seen before. I've never seen before. Well, I'm kind of looking at it, but right now we're gonna be cutting this table to be 8 foot long by 42 inches wide. Fortunately, the sheet that we have right here is 8 feet long, so we just gotta cut the width of it right now. We gotta cut it from 48 inches to 42 inches. Once we do that, we're gonna add some 2x4 beams, so watch the process. So we have the frame for the most part built. We got all the 2x4s cut and the piece of plywood cut. Now it's time to screw this whole thing together. So we have the table pretty much built. We just gotta do the legs now. So we want this table to be a little over 3 feet tall. So we're gonna make it 3 feet and ½ an inch tall. That's how long we're gonna cut the legs, and those legs will attach to this table.
Now, in one of the first videos when we started building this Fingerboard park, we mentioned that the first Fingerboard park from our old apartment in California was right here. Like Will said in the previous video, it has not moved, but if you could not put the 2 and 2 together, this table is now going right in the center of the room, and then we're going to build basically the rest of the park to the very first Fingerboard park. So, I'm excited. This thing is heavy. I remember we had to carry it down the stairs of our old apartment, And this thing is like 400 or 500 pounds. And me and Will were struggling, and I was like almost crying because I was like, it was so hard I could not hold it anymore. So we're about to have to do it again. So
like I said in the previous video, we have not moved this fingerboard park for at least a year. Like, this thing is so heavy, and I am dreading carrying this. Clayton is dreading carrying this. It's always been kind of a joke in the house about when we have to move this, because this thing is just so heavy. And you're about to watch us struggle trying to move this. But I'm really excited because, like, this is the first fingerboard park we ever made on YouTube, ever. All the aspects of us ever making a fingerboard park ever on YouTube will all be living in this room. Every single bit of it will be in this room.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Oh baby!
This is so much better than it was.
Alright, we're gonna wipe this bad boy down because it's pretty dirty after sitting here for a year and a half.
Alright, so you guys saw us just build this big table right here. And now the next step is to build 2 more tables, but these tables are going to be a lot smaller than this big rectangular table, and these tables are going to be a little bit more funky shapes. So we are going to go to the garage right now, and we're going to start building some crazy looking tables.
Cutting out the legs. We're gonna cut 4 more, or I guess 3 more now, and then we're gonna cut more for the rest of the fingerboard park so that way it's a little bit more stable. That is all the legs.
So we have both of the funky looking tables 100% built now. This is just a little extension onto the main table. And this table over here is the bridge, bridging this table and the old Fingerboard Park together. So now it is all one giant piece, which is really cool. And this is how big the Fingerboard Park is gonna be. And this is the first time ever in this entire series that I'll be able to say the Fingerboard Park is not getting any square footage bigger than this, because it is massive right now. And also we just kind of want to contain this room, and there's not much more room in this room once we get this filled up. So yeah, let's start the first step of building this new park.
This will all make sense momentarily, but this is gonna be the first step to the new section of the Fingerboard Park, and I'm stoked. It's all gonna make sense when it all comes together. So what me and Will are gonna do is chop these bad boys, and then we're gonna take it inside, put it together, and just show you what we're gonna do. So what we have made is a full-on foam pit. All right, so the first step is that you're gonna drop into the vert ramp, right? So I think I'm gonna start in blunt. That's the best way to go at it. So you drop in, you firecracker the stairs, and then you hit the foam pit.
It's perfect.
Okay, but seriously, so the idea is that there's gonna be 3 different sections, right? They're gonna be separated by 8 inches apart. So this is gonna be a ramp, this is gonna be a ramp, and then this is gonna be another ramp. So just like other parts of the skate park, this is gonna be a little bit elevated, but you won't be able to ride underneath it. But this is gonna be a level, and then we're gonna build off of this level, so. Oh yeah. And for all you Claremont locals, if this doesn't ring a bell at all, slacking. Now have the Claremont ski jump.
So right now I'm making the Euro gap, which is going to be the alternate feature if you don't want to hit the big step up. So I'm just tracing this out right now. So this is what it's basically going to look like. It's going to be a little thing that'll pop you on top of here. I think it looks nice. I got it good. So if you can imagine that this would go to like there.
Man, look at this. It's not even close to being done yet, but it has started. It has begun. We are currently exhausted, so this is all you're gonna get. We're gonna do a little bit more. So you're gonna have to come to the next video and find out what we're gonna do. So, I mean, it's gonna be pretty dope, I will say. So make sure you subscribe, and be sure to check out the newest Undialed drop that's coming October 3rd at undialed.co. These shirts have not been released yet. The one Will's been wearing in this video has not been released yet, and we got 3 others. So be sure you check those out, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.